Right on, right on.
Maybe not.
We're gonna wait a couple minutes, see if we can get some people in here. Well, I can't find it on here. Is it because I can't be on mine? I gotta be on yours. Is that what we found out? I think so.
Yeah, you just search.
I believe so. Ty Man the Buckeye, how's it going? I read that on the screen. How about that?
So good.
Okay. Right. Hopefully we have a good stream here and no interruptions. We got a nice storm outside. Which I guess we're not really on power, so we'll be alright, or electricity, I should say.
With this light, it would just be really dark in here.
Right.
Here you go. Got it
Carl
on.
Lewis, how's it going?
The man with the plan. Is that his full name on here?
No,
That's too funny.
His papa. There you go. Oh, it is. Yeah.
You got 8.
I don't say that on there. It says 2. Oh, there you go. 7. There you go. How's it going, guys? Brad shaved and you are shaving on the live tonight? No, Wayne. No, sir. No, sir.
Brad
I like mine.
Shaved?
Yeah, he trimmed his beard.
Oh. Matt's family would be really, really happy.
Yeah. My mom and my grandmother, and I don't know. So, how do you feel about it, Sadie?
I don't mind it, honestly.
She don't mind it, but my mom and grandmother would love for me to cut it. Yeah. They say it every time I see them.
Someday.
Who's that? Carnes DIY. How's it going?
Just got back from Joe's open house a couple hours ago. Time in.
How was that? I think the rain held off for you guys, right? So it was a good show. Lots of equipment there, so that's awesome.
Now, is that thing, the Ohio wood burner?
Yep.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Matt, how's it going, man? We're doing good. Matt, how much wood does that firewood pit from Wolf Ridge eat the wood? Like, that thing looks like it's just burning so hot. That's crazy. I watched your video. I'm like, oh my gosh. Jeremiah, how's it going?
Wish we could have music.
I think it's against the rules.
It is if it's got copyright. But
Yeah.
what if I find one that on YouTube that's like not copyright?
But how does the system know it's not copyright? You know, I feel like any music.
No, it can be uncopyright.
Need a conveyor to feed it. Hey, we'll talk to Chris and Chris can work that out. It'd be like the mini firewood conveyor. Well, that'd be probably, we need probably like 5-6 inch conveyor for it. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
You want a DeWalt chainsaw, Time Man did. That's awesome.
Nice, nice. Oh yeah, they did have a raffle. That's right. DeWalt. If I was gonna get any battery powered chainsaw, it would definitely be the DeWalt because I have DeWalt batteries and stuff like that. Even though I know it's different, like it's a different battery system, it's still DeWalt, and I feel good about their batteries.
You going to Boonville?
I am not. Really, the only show we go to is Paul Bunyan. It's really the only one we go to. I've heard good and bad things about Boonville. I hear there's a lot of equipment up there. Not as much YouTube people, but I feel like that changes every year. I feel like every year there's gonna be more and more YouTube people at these events. But last year I think the weather was just so bad and people didn't have a good time. Which obviously, if it's the weather that's bad, then it's not the problem of the event, you know.
Yeah.
But they're all the same. Are you going, Matt?
Hi, Richard.
Hey, Richard, how's it going? Hey, Miller, how's it going? So, guys, I finally broke down and bought some steel to make a firewood bucket. I told y'all on my last live I was working on it. Well, I did it. Me and my buddy Everett are going to cut up the pieces to the right lengths and all that. You know, kind of fit it, see if that's what I want, and then I'm gonna get somebody to weld it. So it's coming. It's coming. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I don't know.
Miller, you staying the night, or are you heading home tonight? Oh yeah, Matt, you you don't know about that then. Yeah.
Well, I remember these guys, Lily's Farm and Firewood, because he said his son's gonna be born after Bunyan. Did we? Yeah, I
No.
remember his wife was pregnant when we were talking to him.
Matt, did we meet you last year at Paul Bunyan? I don't think we did.
There was one couple, and she was saying she was. It just found out she was pregnant. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think we met him last year.
Fine.
Could have, but
Head and west.
early morning. Was there one machine or one company that stood out best to you guys at that event, or everybody just did a great job? You know, some of those companies I've never even heard of. Obviously, they're part of the Metza machine group, but yeah, I've never heard of a lot of those companies.
That came out to us saying.
Mm-hmm. What was that mystery thing? I didn't watch any lives or anything. We've been at my mom's house celebrating Mother's Day with her, so I didn't see any lives or anything. But apparently there was a mystery box that was supposed to be a big deal.
He was there.
He said he missed us. Yeah, okay. I didn't think we met him last year.
I wonder who I'm thinking of then, because I think she was expecting the girl. Hi, Firewood she had red hair.
Yeah.
Remember? You don't remember?
No, I remember the couple you're talking about, but it wasn't them. Yeah, I mean, I might be biased, and it's the only show that I go to. But I just hear that the Paul Bunyan is the best to meet YouTubers, see all the equipment. Now, it's not the best equipment show. I hear like some shows in Maine are huge, which would make sense because it's like up there, kind of on the border, near the border and all that, where more companies from Canada and other countries can come in and bring more equipment.
Miller said Log Right had a new splitter. That was the mystery.
Was it a vertical splitter? Is that what it was? I'm telling y'all, everyone is going to have a splitter, and I don't see how the prices can't come down, honestly.
Yeah, you think the market's just going to be flooded?
I think the market's going to be saturated. Now, I mean, you're going to have your companies like Wolf Ridge, Easton Made, I guess, who are they? What's the name of the company? I feel like there's only like 3 big companies that like their names are big, and most people are going to go with those companies versus the other companies. But I'm sure there's going to be other people buy I'm going to call it off-brand machines, because that's just because they're a no name doesn't mean they can't be good.
Not horizontal. Oh, it was horizontal. Pretty compact but towable.
Yeah, I saw Splitfire's vertical, and I'll tell you what, that thing is puny. It was puny. I was just like, I can't believe they're selling this, but I'm sure somebody's gonna buy it. Even Power Split sells. I guess it's Power Split. Power Split or Split Fire. Those are the two that. One of them have very small machines that I feel like wouldn't do very good at production, but I see people on YouTube with them, so they sell.
Richard said he wanted to go to the International Firewood Expo, but it's too far away.
Yeah, Richard, I looked at it. It was 7.5 hours for us.
What state?
It was in Ohio, remember? It was
It's
North
also
Ohio.
in Ohio.
Yeah, it was North Ohio. It was like 7.5 hours for us. And with a baby, that's just not not something I want to do for just the day. You know, if it was a 2 3 day weekend, like a Paul Bunyan or show like that, or it's not a 1 day thing, it would make more sense. But that was just too far for us to drive.
Oh, the Firewood Hut got a 17 BS.
Let's
today.
go. That's awesome.
Dark Sapphire. That sounds awesome.
Yes. Is that the blue? Yeah. I think I saw it there. Yep.
Hey, well, congratulations.
You're gonna love it. Yeah, congrats, man. You're gonna make some nice, pretty firewood. Your customers are gonna be like, how did you do this? What's going on here?
Mm-hmm. That's a really nice day today. 8 hours drive. Tomorrow.
The good news about that machine too, I don't know how you're transporting it, but it pulls like a dream. So you have no problem taking it down the road. You know, like if you were gonna buy like a splitter or something from far away, a 28C, you would not want to trailer. You would not want to pull that. You'd want to trailer that. All the big, splitters, those are all 80 mile per hour axles and all that stuff. They work and drive great, but like a 28C or anything small, you're definitely going to put in your truck or on a trailer. So it does make it nice when you can just hook up and go.
Yeah.
I think I have like 23 or 24 hours on the one I have right now. And I feel like I just learn something new every time I use it that I just didn't pay attention to before. And there's so many, it's not like, like a horizontal, there's multiple different ways to split, but there's only a couple ways that make sense to me. With a vertical, you can literally split however you want, and I feel like it's not really going to make a difference just because it's just so fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I found a way that is the fastest, but yeah, I really don't know because I haven't tested it. I guess it really just depends on you. Really, guys, the whole thing that I figured out with it was splitting wood is tiring and it's a lot of work, and it can be draining. But if you have machines or ways that you can make it seem like it's more fun or it doesn't take as much time or isn't tiring, do that because then it helps you produce more wood in the long run. That's what I love so much about having a horizontal versus a vertical. If I get burned out on the horizontal, in my mind I can go over that vertical and be split in a totally different way, and it works, because I'm moving different muscles, feeling different things, seeing different things. So it just makes it more easy to continue to split all day long. I mean, Matt, you have the vertical, and then you have the SHO, I think. I mean, you probably understand what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like you use the vertical more than you use your horizontal, but at least on camera. But I go back and forth on them just because, like I said, I'll get through a chord on one. I'm like, oh man, that's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna keep splitting. But then I go over to the vertical and I'm like, oh, I can do this for another hour.
I was gonna play no copyright music on here, but then our voices would come through too. So I'm gonna try it from my phone. It says YouTube right here. We'll do the YouTube.
Say he's gonna get some music going, and hopefully we don't get flagged for it. I just feel like, how could it know?
Well, they run tests. They run checks on it. Like, he always uses the same program, Splice, to edit all of his videos, but also to put the music on. Well, a few times he's been getting flagged lately for the music.
Oh yeah. Does anyone else use Splice? I have used three of these songs multiple times on multiple different videos, and I used them again on a recent video, and they were copyrighted, and I could not figure out for the life of me why they're copyrighted. And then so I changed to another song that I've used before, and it was copyrighted. So I don't know if Splice is like, I don't know, catching up with their copyrights or what, but I've been running into a lot of issues with that.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It says vertical is a lot more fun for me.
Yeah, man. I
Really.
mean, it is more fun, and it's like a video game. You know, you can move the pieces and change them however you want and make whatever product you want. So that's what's nice about the vertical.
Firewood has said ordered with Bob Nelson. They only had the 17 VSC for sale. The red one was previously spoken for. Should be ready sometime in July. Oh, so he's gonna get it in July.
Nice. What made you not want the conveyor? Is it just price or weight, or you just don't need it? I mean, it's hard to say whether you want a conveyor or not, because you're holding the wood regardless if you got a conveyor. So you're either just sliding the conveyor or you're throwing it somewhere else. So like, I feel like a conveyor is nice because it'll put it in one place for you. But as far as productivity, I don't really think there's much difference in productivity on a vertical.
What is flashing under the hat behind you?
You know, I saw that in that upper left hand corner.
Oh, I do see it. It's under the hat by me.
It's not by you.
Yeah, it's the one right above me. I see it there. I saw it flash again, and right now flash.
Right here?
Yeah.
It's nothing. That's really weird.
Oh, it's just that tag dangling. I see. So the tag is like hitting the light.
Yeah, see, I saw
Crazy.
it.
It
It was
must be
on
like
our
a
screen up
current.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny. So York Firewood, he was at OWB today too. That's awesome. Hi, Ralph.
So Jeremiah, with the music just from YouTube, it takes me so long to download music off of YouTube that I cannot do it. Like, it takes hours, and I can't wait that long. So I don't use YouTube music unless I'm doing a short. If I could do a short with YouTube music, I do that, because then I know that it's not gonna be copyrighted.
Mm-hmm. Then we had time in. I did have a heart chainsaw, but it quit working.
What's a heart chainsaw?
In Wayne, okay, Ken and Danny. He said it was the price and doesn't need the conveyor. If he can't toss wood 4 foot, shouldn't be doing firewood.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's like I said, I feel like it will not change production. It would be nice to have if you're trying to put it in like a bin or something like that.
Yeah,
But
save.
for productivity, I don't think it changes anything.
Put a lot of tickets in there. Oh, for the raffle.
Ken, did you win anything?
It was the tag blowing. It stopped now. Yeah, it's so funny.
I guess the AC just kicked on or something, or it turned off.
Good night, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph, and good night, Ralph.
Yeah, that's good. All right, I'm still trying to find a good playlist.
What did she say?
She sent me a picture of the
Oh,
kids,
okay.
the chair.
Yo, I have to split all my wood tomorrow. I gotta split a cord tomorrow, and it's just been raining day after day after day. It's so wet out there right now. I'm gonna be cutting in the mud is what I'm gonna be doing. Luckily, I'll probably use my 28C tomorrow, just because it's covered, and then the area around the splitter won't be so muddy versus the horizontal. Versus the vertical. The vertical has no cover, because it's so tall. You'd have to literally have like a 12-foot tall building for that thing to sit under.
You can download the music to a laptop or computer. Sitting here at the Firewood's restaurant having steak and a burger, fired up by O.W.B. Wood.
Nice. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I would love a steak right now.
That's really cool. Yeah, because he sells his wood to the restaurant.
Yep. Jeremiah, I'll have to look into that. Like I said, I started with YouTube Music, but I found out that if I messed up and had to change it, it would take hours for it to reload or fix or whatever, and I was done with it.
Talking with Bob, I will be making a few modifications. A 4-foot platform to stand on and modifying the foot lever. Building 3-sided shed for it. Ty Man would say he got the grand prize at the expo.
Yeah, the chainsaw.
That's awesome.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, I think a platform would be awesome, with the whole wood getting under the lever. I think that would definitely help with that if you can, like if you did have it up on a platform and you left a hole open under where the lever is, that wood would constantly fall down and never get in your way. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure that's not what you were thinking, but that's an idea because, like I said, the lever does it collects stuff around it, and eventually you won't be able to push it all the way down. That's my situation, I guess. Did you get did you get the chainsaw and the batteries, or just the chainsaw? Because that would suck if you just wanted the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Be like, here's a chainsaw, but you gotta go buy the $100 batteries. I'm sure it was the full saw kit. Oh, you know, I forgot to get the stickers. Next video, we'll do stickers because I have quite
Where
a few.
are we putting them?
I'm gonna put on that back
You are? Okay.
board, yeah.
Before you weren't sure about that.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna put anything there anyway, and it'd be nice to show all the stickers behind us.
Yeah.
I just worry we run out of room, but we'll do it till we run out of room, right?
Mhm.
Get your stickers here quick. No, I got a lot of you guys stickers for sure. I actually have a lot of stickers that I hadn't put on my flag.
We got a little pile of stickers.
Yeah.
Needs to get put.
So I probably have 10 stickers I can put on there right now. Then I'll probably just have to reach out to the individuals that are on the flag that I can't pull off.
Energetic funk. But it's only 2 minutes long. You can't do that.
That's not good. All right, Matt. Good luck with that, and thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Y'all, something that you can look out for. I don't know how many of you people like Shock Top. But in the summertime, I like a Shock Top beer here and there. And I cannot find Shock Top anywhere. The only place that I know used to sell it for sure was Harris Teeter, and I hadn't been to Harris Teeter yet. But Lowe's Foods, Food Lion, Walmart, any gas station. I think that's the 4 places that I've tried. None of them have Shock Top. And at first I was like wondering, because they're part of the the Bush family. I was wondering if they cut that line out. And I'm like, that would freaking suck. But apparently you can still get it. You just have to find the right people to get it from. Fun fact about beer for you guys. I was baffled by it. I was struggling at the beer aisle trying to figure out what kind of beer I wanted to get. And I ended up with Budweiser, which is an old friend of mine.
It feels like it's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So late.
Yeah, I mean, we're here at my parents' house, so I've pretty much been drinking all day. So I'm tired.
Yeah, your eyes are bloodshot.
I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. But I know, like you know, that I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm probably gonna go get on YouTube and watch more videos of all you guys.
We'll have to see the Ohio wood burner video.
That's right. We can check
There's
that
gonna be
out.
all kinds of stuff up from that.
Yeah. Sounds like Bennett's having a good time.
Somebody likes it.
Yeah, if y'all can, make sure you like the live. we got one like. Maybe it hasn't caught up. Who knows?
It's pretty instant, I think. But I just wish I could find us like some music, but I'm so worried if I try one. Modern
We won't
country
make any money off this
instruments.
live. No, we don't. No,
You don't
people
make
watch
money
it.
off
That's
the
what I'm saying.
lives.
Yeah, I was telling Sadie that the live. So I had one like two videos ago, I guess. My music was copyrighted, which I've used multiple times, and we were saying that was to be the video to go viral. Thank God it didn't. I mean, I guess it would be good if it did, but it didn't. So that's good.
Which one was it? What video?
It was 2 videos ago. I think it was just the splitting video. Oh, outdoors in 608. Jeremiah's at 18 likes.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
yeah, I just hadn't updated. Update it because that.
Let me
that
refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll refresh.
We're using my MacBook from 2012.
Nice
Plug. At least we hadn't seen or missed any comments.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Jeremiah, I see that you have a 22 RS, right? How do you like it? I see him. It's doing everything you wanted to do for sure. Hey, and do you have a drone? I feel like you have a drone. He gets a lot of overhead footage.
I can probably get a free drone off my little thing.
Oh wow!
Just saying.
You couldn't offer that like a year ago. I've been debating getting a drone for a long time, but the drones I've been looking at have been like $300-400. I'm just like, I really don't want that because then
you just need a little cheapo to start.
Yeah, I'll be buying something else that's gonna make me work even more.
Yeah.
Editing and flying it, but it would be cool. And the tree line is high enough to where I wouldn't really have to worry about hitting anything, because I was kind of worried about that. You know what, Nick? I guess when we go to Paul Bunyan, you'll have to check out the Wolfridge bagger. Test it out, see if you can do it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can make bags.
They let you use them.
Yeah, I mean, it's there to see.
Cool.
Yeah, like I've said before, I hate bundles. So I'm trying to get Sadie to do bundles. She just wants to take all the money for them.
I said, if he's selling for $7, I'll take $3. I mean, what's the harm in that? I do everything else. I watch a child all day for him. And I cook and clean.
But like, the problem is with my Amish bundler. I almost said Irish bundler. My Amish bundler, it sits too high, so she can't pick the bundle completely out. So I'm thinking the Firewood bagging system the Wolfridge has would be easy enough for her to use. because it's literally dumping it on the ground. All she gotta do is pick up the bag, which she can do. You're strong enough for that.
Dale, is that why you was measuring that yesterday? To check that.
We must be missing something. Jeremiah said 23 now. There we go. There you go. So Miller said his wife loves it, so maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's the ticket. Which Wolfridge makes it easy because I could just they'll have bags with it, and we'll be good for the first 100 bundles. But then I'd have to find a source to buy bags. So
Try Temu or Amazon. Or maybe eBay.
yeah.
You find some really cheap DH Gate or something.
Well, I'm sure it's out there. It's gonna
Something
find
from
it. It's just another thing you can
China.
buy and do. Bundles do make it easy to stack, and you don't have to worry about perfection really, because those bags cover it up.
Hi, Westway. Westway Firewood.
How's it going?
Let's just see if I go to these people's page or something. Yeah.
Let's double click the thing. Maybe it doesn't work. Yeah, we so funny. I was offered a big 24-inch or 24-foot blow-up screen, you know, for a projector. And I was like, dang, that'd be kind of cool for the kids, you know, to do whatever. And I was mentioning it to Sadie. I was like, Sadie, what do you think about that? And she just like, oh, okay. She's like, she texted me the next day. She says, well, I was able to get a projector. And I said, well, I guess I'll get the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So what's cool about that is we use it for our, you know, outdoor stuff. But I thought about putting it up here in the room when we do lives, and we could see what we need to see on the screen.
The blind man needs to
On the wall.
project the chat with a
Yeah.
20-foot projector.
That's what I'm saying. So now I could just look behind the camera right here
Read
and
what
see
everybody's
all y'all's
saying.
comments. That's cool. That might be the ticket. We'll see
We
how that
have
works.
a merch site. They're asking. So Hugh's just been working on that. I think it's firewoodonthehill.com, right?
Yep. Go to firewoodonthehill.com, and I have the hats up right now. I haven't put any pictures up on the shirts yet because
So,
what I have to do is I gotta.
all right. Well, also the way it is, basically, you just go on there, decide what you like, and then you have to email him anyways. He hasn't set up.
Yeah, I
actually
don't have
to-
a online section, so just email
Just
me
say
at
green
firewoodonthehill@gmail.com.
blue shirt.
What color shirt you want or what color hat you want, and then we'll
how
just
much?
do
Say prices.
$20 for a hat, $20 for a shirt, and then it's usually $5 to $7 for shipping. So it's very easy, very mainstream. I've had people send me cash in the mail, check, or Venmo. Whatever you want to do, whatever you prefer. If that's how we're gonna do that. Just because I don't want to set up a PayPal. My PayPal got
Somebody hacked
yeah,
it.
someone hacked my PayPal and drained my whole account, and I ended up getting my money back and everything. But I don't want anything to do with that stuff
Good
anymore.
night cards.
But back to the firewoodonthehill.com. I did start the website, and right now I just have pictures of the hats up there, and it's got the price and it's got my email up there. But the shirts behind us, I've got some more on order. I'm just waiting for them to come in, and that's why I haven't taken all the pictures, because I don't have all the shirts to take pictures of.
Okay, but you could always just tell them what colors they are. It's
Yeah.
going to be the same design.
Yeah, so you have green, black, dark blue, and navy. Oh, not navy, gray.
Yeah.
Those would be the colors. Just your standard, I think I got comfort colors. not they're nice t-shirts. And then on the front, it's got the same logo on the front, basically.
Hi, Jerry.
So I tried Bonfire, right? And that's what I started with. And I ordered I ordered an extra large, large and medium. And the large was perfect, the medium was good, but the extra large, the the
Logo.
the logo had shrunk so much that it wasn't proportional to the shirt. So I kept changing it and kept ordering it, and I was like, I'm kind of wasting my money here, like trying to guess, because I don't want customers ordering something like I had a customer order a 3XL, and they ordered the shirt, and the logo was smaller than I wanted to be on the shirt, but I couldn't adjust that through the computer. So that's why I went to someone local who could adjust that. So all my shirts are going to be, proportional. So that's why I went that route. Also, I have beanies, or toboggans or whatever. I only have I only have blue left right now, but I'll have to order some more of those. It's hard to keep merch, guys, because like it's expensive. Like you order a bunch of merch and it's like
Just to have on hand.
it's like $1,000, and you're like, dang, that's a lot of money for merch. And then it goes so quick. You're like, dang, I gotta order more. But then you're like, well, if I double it, that's $2,000 you just bought in merch.
Todd's outside again. It's here. Hello.
Hey Todd, how's it going? Todd is another person that now has a Wolfridge VS to play with.
Really? Awesome, Todd.
Norm's is a dealer that he has made friends with, that he is going to use their vertical splitter for a while. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and that if there was one person out there, it's definitely Todd, who is all over a vertical splitter. Like, if you look at his wood yard, if you look how he splits his wood, he's always looking for that nice piece. He even separates his bundle wood and his uglies and all that stuff. So a vertical is going to be right up his alley.
How much do you actually sell of your merchandise? So how much have you bought?
So my first order of shirts, I think I bought 30 of each size.
There's no freaking way you had that many shirts.
I had a lot of shirts. It was like $800. But I did get different sizes. I don't know. Let's say
I'd say 20 max of each one, probably.
Honestly, I can't remember, but I don't know. The first order was just it was
Maybe
a lot.
You did do 30 because you did like 10 small, 10 medium, 10 large.
Yeah,
That's
I think so.
what you did.
Yeah. So I think I went through 30 shirts. I went through, how many hats did I get? I think I got 6 of every color, and I have 4 colors. Probably like 20 hats. So 30. Let's just say these 2 shirts I probably kept. 1 or 2 of them, gave them one to use. So I've probably only sold like 20 shirts and 20 hats, and like 2 or 3 beanies.
But we also don't have like a website.
I don't have a website, and that's why I wanted to get a website so people
like,
can look at it. But like I said, I'm not ready to set up the whole PayPal and all that stuff, so, which I know is going to hurt my sales. But I'm just not ready for that yet.
Jerry has the Wolfridge VSC lime green.
Yes, sir. I've seen it. It's nice.
Get a print on demand service. Yeah, and that's what he tried.
Yeah.
We need to find maybe a different one.
Well, I have a good guy. He does very good on the shirts, very good on the hats. And he just started out, so he's kind of like he's growing. So he's like he can do 6 hats at a time. So hats are no problem for him. The shirts still take a little while. But I think my turnaround for hats was like a week last time. I think it was only a week, and I got a lot more hats this time.
You still have them?
Oh yeah, I got a ton of hats. I think I probably got 10 of each color. So I probably have 30 hats. Because I mean hats are something that a lot of people wear, and it's not like You,
Doesn't
you
have
could,
to be a perfect fit. Like,
yeah,
it fits
exactly.
everybody.
Yeah.
Hat does. For the most part. Guess we sure I'm wearing it tomorrow's video.
I hope it's a Firewood on a Hill shirt. Yeah, I mean, I think merch sales is just one of those things that like come and go. Some days I'm like, I cannot believe I've sold this many. Some days I'm like, I need to sell more. Some days I'm like, I don't have the ability to sell more because I can't get the merch as fast as I want to get it. And also some days it's like, do I really want to put $1,000, $2,000?
Well, Matt, you could always just take orders and then save them up for like 2 weeks or something.
I don't like doing that. Like, yo, if you go to a business, and I get what you're saying, but you go to somebody and say, hey, I want a hat. And they're like, well, I'll send it to you when I reorder some.
Well, you just say it'll be shipped within 2 weeks. I mean, that's very standard.
Well, that's a lot. 2 weeks? I had a guy actually, he luckily I already put in the order for the hats. And he's like, hey, when do you get your hats? I said, it's going to be a couple of days and I'll get my hats. A couple of days went by, he emailed me again. He's like, hey, where are we at on the hat? And I'm like, I just got the hats today. I'll ship it out tomorrow. Like, I mean, people are on it.
Yeah. Ken's Cut says, how long is your loan for the vertical splitter?
So I don't know. I spoke to Chris because I was wondering if he was going to take my splitter to the Ohio Wood Burner event, because at first that's what was going to happen, but that wasn't the case, and now he's working on something that I can't mention, and he might be sending it to me to replace the vertical, so we're going to swap it out. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that it all works out and all that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, guys. I really don't want to get rid of the vertical. like it is perfect to have a horizontal and vertical.
He's gonna end up buying one probably.
Yeah, I'll probably end up buying a vertical. And like I said, like, yes, if I was gonna pick one splitter, if I didn't have any money and I knew I was gonna make any money back, or like just my hands are tied, the horizontal would be my pick 100% of the day, 100% of the time. But the fact that if you can have a horizontal and vertical side by side, you can't beat it. You really can't. I mean, I feel like my productivity has gone up because myself, I just feel like I'm having more fun changing splitters. Also, my body is feeling different sorenesses that each splitter provides that the other splitter doesn't, and it helps with longevity. Bless you.
Thank you.
So what we got?
I said Miller's Firewood on the Hill shirt fits perfectly.
Nice.
Okay.
That's right. I did just send you one. That's right.
And then York Firewood, the print on demand allows you to not have inventory. It only gets done as it's ordered. Yeah.
Right. And that's what was nice about Bonfire, but I couldn't adjust the sizes. It wasn't proportional. Like an extra large did not look the same as a large.
I'm sure if we went to maybe a different company, it might work.
Maybe.
So it's just trial and error. Really.
And also, it could be the label. So we changed the logo from the one that was on Bonfire. That's not the same logo.
Mm-hmm.
It was more square, and that's why I think it struggled to be proportional. Is it wasn't wide. So even if you spread it out as far as you could, it probably still wouldn't look good.
The lime green with black trim is sick. Love that video by WR. Oh, the Wolf Ridge.
Yeah, dude, my favorite color is green. I mean, you can see I'm wearing the hat, green. So when I was ordering my splitter, I almost paid that extra $100 to get a green machine, but I was like, you know what? I don't need to do that. Let's just stay standard. And really, it wasn't even that. Nicole, which is who I talked to about getting my splitter. I got my splitter from Faith Farm Equipment. She mentioned me to get a splitter that is like a common color, because she was saying that if you ever wanted to touch it up or repaint it or whatever, those colors were available for you, and you can get them quickly and easily. If you had problems, if you had like some crazy color and you ended up scratching something up, you wanted to touch it up for cosmetic reasons or whatever, it was hard to get that color again. Like for example, my buddy has a Wolfridge splitter and a Wolfridge conveyor, and when he ordered his Wolfridge splitter, it was like a steel orange. Well, he didn't get the conveyor. He didn't order them the same time. He ordered them like 2 or 3 months later. The conveyor could not be the same color because they couldn't source that color anymore. So it ended up being a different color orange, um, which is not that big of a deal. But I mean, you got to think about it. Like if you're like, okay, I want both the same color, and you don't get the same color.
If you're OCD.
If you're OCD, and then you're trying to match the colors with paint, just if you scratch it and you don't want it to rust, then you gotta go out of your way to find 2 different colors.
Okay. Ken said, Todd's outside again. When did you unveil the VS? Not sure I have yet. Ken, that's just what Matt thinks I got. The laughing face. Guess we all have to tune in.
Yeah, you gotta tune in at Todd's outside again. Because he could be fibbing, dude. He could be just talking it up, blowing smoke up my butt. I don't know. I feel like he's a very trustworthy guy, so I don't think he's pulling my chain. He also did. He does actually, Todd. You do have a video out there saying that you're getting it. So yeah, he does. He literally says,
"Okay, good." So I'm sitting here like, home. Dang, Matt is.
No, he literally says he's bringing one home. He just hasn't showed it to anybody.
Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. That's when the video. Very good.
You post 5 a.m. is it every Sunday or every just time you post it or what? I've tried so many different time zones, guys, just to see what happens. And I feel like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't help. I don't know. They say that it doesn't matter what time you release your videos, it's going to be the same, but I find it hard to believe. I know for shorts, there's been some of my shorts that went viral, and all the other ones didn't go viral, so it made me think that something has to do with the timing.
It's just the algorithm's crazy. Okay, he said, I said I was bringing one home. I didn't say what it was going to be, but the teaser at the end of the video pretty well should have gave it away.
Right, you were standing right in front of it. Y'all check out this machine right here. I'm bringing something home, guys. I want you to check it out later.
Yeah, Okie said, you see any deals on chainsaw chains?
I haven't. No. Honestly, guys, I have a nice collection of chains now. I probably haven't bought a chain 6-7 months. It's been a long time since I bought a chain. What I did is when it was Black Friday, the Black Friday Amazon deal for the organ chains, I bought like 8 of those. And so I just opened a new chain every time I needed it. Didn't sharpen nothing for a pretty long time. Now that I'm out of chains, I'm just putting one back on, and I'm gonna wear that one out. And then when I wear that one, I'm gonna change it. I used to have ones ready to go, but I felt like if I had a chain ready to go, I wouldn't take care of the one that's on my bar because I know there's another one right behind it. So I feel like I was just being careless, and I went through a lot of chains that way. So I'm trying to train myself to be like, do not mess this chain up. This might be the end of your day. Like, don't do it. Because used to, I was just like willy-nilly, like, oh, it's another chain. I got another one. But yeah, so I got a lot of chains to sharpen. So I won't be buying chains for a while.
5 a.m. Sundays, and if there's one on Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think I've ever posted that early. I've done like 8 a.m. and I feel like it's super, super, super slow until like 12. And then it dies from like 2 to 3 and then it picks back up. I have, I was on a train there for a while where I posted at 10 p.m. on Sunday nights. And those seemed to be good. Like, it was so funny. So I posted at 10 p.m. 3 nights in a row. And all the videos did very good. And they were like my top videos. And then there was one night I was just like, well, I don't feel like staying up till 10. So I'm going to post this at 9. And it just did crappy. It was terrible. So I'm like, that's something weird right there. But everybody says it's just the algorithm and it's not really about timing.
That's what I think so funny. Matt's trying to find like the magic day and time to post the video. It's like,
well,
that's not how it works.
How have I not found the algorithm on any one video Where there's people that have the algorithm on like 3 or 4 videos. That's what I don't understand. Like, what
That's the
did
way
they
it
do?
is.
That's why I'm trying to mess with times, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Todd, have you had a video go by, like, not viral? Well, I mean, if I was going to say hit the algorithm, it went to 100K. And I'm not talking about shorts. I'm talking about like a video or something. Like, I think
Which you haven't.
I haven't.
No.
No, I'm saying it has he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our top video is like under 20K.
Yeah, it's like 20,
Like
23K or something like that.
Like 17.
No, it's that cutting video. It's like 23, 24. That's like my biggest one, but I feel like a lot of the Firewood guys have all reached, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 100K, and I feel like I've multiple people has covered that same video and somehow that one went viral. I don't know. And I'm using viral loosely. Viral is like millions and millions, but Firewood's like 100,000.
Miller says he picked up another chain locker for a 404 chain today.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you can schedule.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can schedule. Thank you for that, Ken. I'll have to do that. I'm so anxious and I have no patience when it comes to it. When I first started YouTube, I would have 2 or 3 videos like Chris in the Woodyard would do, where he'd make 3 videos in a day. I used to do that and I was good at it. And I would have the videos and I'm like, yes, let's do this. I'd post one video on that day, and then the next day I'd post another video. And
instead of waiting.
And then I'd be like, I'll wait one more day, and then I'll post the next video. And I just posted 3 videos in a week. And I felt like I didn't get that many views on those because I was just putting them out too fast.
Good thumbnail for new viewers. That's what I was trying to tell them. Like, you need to cater more to new viewers, not just talk everybody like they're your best friend that's been with you for months or years.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that statement. And Sadie hit the nail on the head there because I don't. It's because it's like I was telling her. It's like I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over, and she's like, "You got to do that." And I was like, "But I don't want to do it." but I get it. Yeah, you get to repeat yourself. You get to introduce yourself, which I do introduce myself.
He was getting a little lazy with it all.
Yeah, I was getting lazy with it, and
He's like, well, they should already know. I said, well, no, not if they just click on your video.
Yeah,
They're not going to already know these things.
I just feel like YouTube or Firewood is such a niche, like, area. I feel like we all do know each other. We all, for the most part, I'll say 80% of the viewers
of the people posting the videos, yes, but not of the viewers. You don't know all the viewers.
Maybe.
There's no way.
Maybe not. I mean, I think I do because most videos only do like 20, like high videos. Most they do is 20, 30K, unless it's like a off the wall Firewood thing. Like, we don't get that many views. That's what I'm saying. It kind of is like a tight group. And that's why I kind of feel like I should cater to them. But you're right. I think I should cater to anybody.
Yeah, he said sometimes he feels like everybody should just know what he's talking about. Todd's outside again.
Exactly, yeah.
Because he'll talk about some project, but just like nonchalantly. Like, yeah, you know, the old little, what was that thing? Firewood processor, which isn't really a firewood processor. It's like a hillbilly.
It's my firewood cutting processor.
It's his little hillbilly cutting rolly table thing that he created.
My live deck. I know a lot of people did not like that. I don't use the right terminology, that's for sure.
Okay. Firewood had said Chain Locker and Go Fast bundlers did well today. Oh, so they had bundlers there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so skeptical about going all bundles and stuff. Like I said, that's what I started with. I started with bundles because I didn't have the wood that I have now, obviously, and there's a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of money there, and you can make a lot of money. It's just so much more work that I'm just not willing to put into it, unless I can hire it out. If I can hire Sadie over here to make me a bunch of bundles and I could just sell them, I'm down. But I mean,
Miller said he thinks they sold every bundler. That's really good.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Warmer weather has people not watching as much YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, and that's the thing. Yeah, you could tell. I mean, you look at everyone's channel. Everybody's views are down. When it comes wintertime, everybody's views are gonna go up. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like the people who watch our videos are Firewood people, you know. And I mean, I definitely understand that new people come along here or there, but I wouldn't be crazy to say less than 20% new people watch our videos.
It tells you right in there, whatever it is.
Yeah, I reckon.
William just got home from the International Firewood Expo.
Nice, William. A lot of people went to that, which is great.
Miller says, I just go with what you see is what you get. That's exactly how Matt is.
Yep.
My music's done. Maybe not.
We got the little music in the background, guys. Heck yeah.
We do. It's like it's alright. It's a good day.
The question is, was there a lot of wood split at Expo, or did everybody just stand around looking at the equipment? Because if I was Joe, I'd been like, y'all, we got to get like at least 10 cord split today.
That's good.
Getting hot?
No, it's just. Oh,
I got
you
you.
need to sit like that, holding it.
I'd be like, we got to get 10 cord done at least.
Yeah, if you're coming over and here with Matt, he's gonna put you to work.
Or working.
He's gonna be like, all right, guys, let's not stand around. It's time to work.
So funny. I have people come and visit the wood yard. I've had 2 people come to pick up hats, and I show them everything. And of course they're coming on the weekends when I'm working. I'm like, hey, you want to work? Some people are like, nah, we got to get going. Some people are like, yo, let's work, and then we'll start working. And they would want to start talking. I'm like, nah, let's do some more working. I don't know. I mean, I'm out there. I'm just like, let's get some wood split. You know, it's fun. York said not as much wood was split. I didn't think so. With it being an expo, I feel like nobody was splitting wood like that. And
well, when you're traveling from far distances, people want to visit and get to know each other.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you have cool equipment, you want to use it.
Yeah.
You know.
Was it just a one day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why too.
Yeah.
If it was 2 days, like one day you could do working, next day you could be visiting, but.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna figure it out where I can have people here to do like a little gathering, not an expo or anything like that. Just some hang out, see everybody and all that good stuff. I feel like that'd be really cool, and of course
People are gonna be like, you guys are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there'd be
You're
like
literally in the middle of nowhere.
Like yeah, like if I set up some expo or something like that, we would have like very few hotel rooms to choose from.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be camping in the yard. So I would have a lot of logistical stuff to figure out.
Yeah.
Before that happens, and that's why I've kind of been like, I just don't know if I can do this. But yeah, I mean, like, there's no one really further south than Maryland in the YouTube. I mean, I know there's some people in Florida, but they're not huge in Firewood. They have channels that do show a little bit of Firewood, but they're more of do-it-yourself type people, not like Firewood,
more like
Firewood.
hobby,
You know?
yeah.
It rains every day. I'm off work. That makes sense. That's how it works.
Oh, it's twins graduate tomorrow. Todd's outside again.
Leland. I would have to see how far that is. Let me.
You said my name, Mommy.
What do you say?
He said Allison.
We said Allison.
did.
Now the
Hey,
baby's saying
Benny.
big names. Come on.
Let me look it up real quick because I'm not positive. With this YouTube thing, I found a lot of different areas, towns, and stuff that I've never even heard of in North Carolina. Like, Sadie, where's your Google Maps? Sadie's phone, you have to search everything.
I got a lot going on.
Leland, North Carolina. It's 3 hours and 8 minutes, so it's far. Yeah, I thought I've heard of somebody in that area, but I think I looked up last time. It's pretty far. Yeah, I'm in like High Point, North Carolina area. Todd said he's got a camper. Yeah, I've seen it in your videos. I don't have room for those either. No, we actually that's actually a good point, Todd, because we do have a lot of we have Ocala Lake. That's probably 20 minutes from us. That's a campground that you could definitely stay at for sure. So that's actually a good point. That'd be a good place. They also have houses and stuff for rent. Uh, Blues Creek is also one, but they're kind of far. It's more of a 45-minute drive, but that's if you wanted to spend a lot of money on a house, like a rental. A Florida FW Firewood producer who was huge. Huh. I'll have to look at that. No, I'm not saying there's not a lot of. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of people with the split wood in Florida and states below me, but none on YouTube that I've seen. I know there's Kelly. I can't remember his Kelly's Outdoors or something like that. He's starting to get in the firewood pretty good. Then there's your Rustic Design. They do firewood, and that's pretty much all that I know of. Those two accounts. But like I said, they do more than just firewood. Oh dang! You had to run a bear off. That's wild. Yeah, I mean our area is definitely growing. Like it's coming very popular, very popular. We don't have bears. We just have deer and bobcats and little animals. Nothing big like that. OGA Outdoors. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah. Yep. There's someone else. I think that's all. I mean, we have Dick. Obviously, he's in Raleigh. Um, Other than that, on YouTube, that's pretty much all I know. You're in North Georgia. Yeah, I feel like everywhere there has been firewood events, they've been so far for us people down south. It's not worth a trip for like a day. Like if it's a show where it's 3 days and you can get a hotel and you can enjoy staying for a night or two, it's worth it. But just a day of something, it's not worth the drive. And that's how I feel about that. So if we can get something down here that's close for a lot of us guys, because trust me, there's a lot more people out there that split wood that don't have a YouTube account that would love to join, and that's what I would do it for, is those people. Obviously, I can meet YouTubers at Paul Bunyan show, and we could always watch each other's channels and figure stuff out in between that. But I'm talking about like the people that you didn't even know like firewood or like watching, they would want to come and check things out and all that good stuff. But I guess I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I appreciate everybody coming through and hanging out. It's always a good time. We definitely got to do some splitting tomorrow because I gotta get that core of the weekend. I'm just hoping it doesn't rain all dang day. I did not go to the Virginia show. Actually, my job, we were at the show, and I was invited to go to it. But because it was on the weekend, I would have to drive down Friday and then drive back Saturday. So again, that's a 1-2 day thing, and it just wasn't worth it because it was like I want to say it was like a 3.5 hour drive there, 3.5 hour back. Which the drive's not bad. It's just I would go on company time, but then I'd be stuck in Virginia on my own time, So it's kind of like I don't know if it's worth it. So the show in Raleigh, if they would just do it on a weekday, the farm show, I feel like I could definitely make that. But it's just hard to swing that when you have family events and other shows that you were already scheduled to plan and all that stuff. So that's the thing, guys. I mean, if I took off for every show, I wouldn't have any vacation. But anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. We will see you on the next one for sure. And I hope everybody has a great night.